Hey, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna be trying to give some answers and some insight on my opinion on the question that I've been asked the most ever since this update dropped. How many fruits should I use on my unit? Now, the answer that is political correct to this one is that simply there is no correct answer. I'm sorry, that's it, but there is literally no correct answer on this one because it literally comes down to RNG. So that was it for this video, guys. I'll see you out on the next one. Alright, I'm just joking. But yeah, back to our point. Now, since you cannot guarantee 100% chance on the conversion, there is no way that you can pinpoint what is the best amount to use your fruits on. Now, before we dive in on some more specifics on numbers, we have to kinda have a look at something else prior to that. Now, there is obviously two ways that you convert units, right? Now, some of us have some very strong units, like for example, I have this level 210, that's at the level cap, with an insane passive in Tactical 3 Mewtwo. So that is a unit that I would do anything in my power to guarantee conversion, right? And now then again, there are like opportunities where you have a whole bunch of secret units and you really don't care, and you can try to sort of gamble your way to get one or two of them. Now, what I see the problem in this like method where you have a whole bunch of secrets and you try to convert them into shiny is this. Now, let's assume that you convert this unit into shiny, right? So it is only level 183 right now, and its passive is whack, so it literally has no passive. Now, what happens the moment we convert a secret into a shiny secret? First of all, we double everything that we need to work on. We double the amount of shards that we need to reroll a passive. Okay, there's a meteor as well in Flame City. Let me just go ahead and grab that real quick. So ultimately, instead of using 5 shards on our passive, we're gonna be using 10. And instead of like using X amount of XP to level up, we're gonna be requiring twice as much XP. Now, I'm gonna take you a little bit to a different topic, which is experience and how it works. So a secret unit requires an XP multiplier of ×8 compared to a common unit, right? And now, if we go ahead and move further than that, converting a secret into shiny, this experience multiplier is converted up into 16. Now, just to put it into perspective, because most of you probably don't have a secret or don't really understand how it works, in case you have a divine unit, the XP modifier on a divine unit is ×15, which means that a shiny secret is slightly harder than a divine to level. So if you have a divine, you can kind of tell how hard it is to level a shiny secret compared to a secret. And yeah, in case you're wondering, it is the same for the divines. A shiny divine is 2 times harder than a normal divine, which means it would require you a 30 times XP multiplier to level up. So shiny divines are impossible, I would say, to level up, especially at the higher levels. But anyway, that being said, the problem with this is you can never guarantee yourself to get 100% chance on the conversion. Now, let me just go ahead and put my Mewtwo in this machine right here. Now you see, obviously, the max amount of fruits that you can use is 99, right? Which leaves us with a 99.38% chance. And yeah, 0.62 might not sound a lot, and oh boy, I hope nobody fails the shiny secret conversion if they use 99, but it is literally 1 in 180. It is not that far stretched to actually fuck it up and lose your unit. That being said, the second method, which most people use, is like when you have a whole bunch of secrets, just like I showed earlier, we have like a few of these swords. Now, a lot of people try to gamble their way to a shiny secret by just using a low amount of fruits until they get it right. Or there's also these people who are just completely crazy and they have like one unit, which is also one of the strong units in your team. I know you're watching me right now, and if you have a unit that's strong in your team and you converted it, you're absolutely crazy. I know most of you will say that you did it and you lost your unit, which is very natural. Now, I wouldn't advise you doing this if your secret unit is in your main lineup, especially if it's your strongest unit. Save your fruits and be patient. And as I said, the problem with converting that regardless is that it's just gonna be too hard to work on it afterwards. Now, I'm not gonna say that the thing that I'm doing is best, and if you just go ahead and look at it mathematically, it is better to fish for secrets rather than work on a secret and then convert it, or divine, whatever, than that. But yeah, that's just the way I do it. I trust in the 99% chance, and I think it's better. But if we look at the maths, it's not better to do that. The best thing that you could do is to fish for them and then work on them slowly. Although that is very, very painful to do. Anyway, moving on, we are going to be taking a look at some of the percentages. Now, obviously, one fruit is 5%, right? I know people who have gotten back-to-back shiny secrets with 5%, which the chance of that happening is absolutely mind-blowing. Like hitting 2 5% back-to-back is, I don't know, it's crazy to think of. But anyway, it is just a game of possibilities and a game of chances, so it can happen, and yes, it has happened. So if you're asking what is the best amount of fruits to use, obviously, if you are lucky as that, 1, because you're using only 1 fruit and you will get it. But that's very, very far stretched, and I wouldn't advise you to do it. I would highly advise you to not do that. Anyway, moving on, 5 fruits will give us a multiplier of 22% chance to succeed. 10 gives us 40%, so you can already see how the value diminishes, right? So right now at 10 fruits we have 40% chance, so each fruit is like roughly 4% chance. And now 15 fruits is 53% chance, so you see that the value is slowly starting to diminish, right? 20 fruits is 64%, and now above that you will see from 64 the next 5 fruits will give us 72%. And then we're going to go back to 78, so we're going to get 6% out of this one, etc. 35 will give us 83, 40 will give us 87%, so at this point you realize that we are not getting much out of our fruits, and now 45 will give us 90%. Now this is where I would tell you to stop. 45, 90% chance. After this, the value is greatly diminished. So you see, like for the next 5 fruits, we're going to get only 2.3%. And then we are gonna get very, very low amounts. We're just barely scratching 94% now. And now we're gonna get 1.3 only, etc. 0.9, and it goes on all the way up to 99.38% chance. So if there was a number where I would tell you to stop, it would be 45. Now, obviously, this is possible to do. 45 is not a lot to gather, and yeah, as you can see, I have 121 fruits currently in my inventory. And before you ask, this is all farmed. I have not bought any fruits from the merchant. I have not spent any Robux on that. And I also have 19 divine fruits, which, judging by how other people are getting them, I am pretty unlucky considering I farmed 121 secrets for 19 divines, or other people are just very lucky, I don't know. But yeah, technically, if you farm a lot like me, you can go for a 99% chance secret conversion, but getting 99 divine fruits is off the table. So I would say try your luck with 45 if the unit is very important to you. Now, if you have for some reason a lot of secrets, which this is mostly for like people who can non-stop open like me with a lot of yen, but most of you don't, I would tell you to go much lower number. Let me just put this in again real quick. Now putting 20 fruits in gives you 64%. 22 will give you 67% chance, right? So 22 fruits is 2 out of 3. I would say it's a very good chance to go with 2 out of 3. And 22 fruits is really not that hard to get, but it's still a coin flip, right? 2 out of 3 times. So it's totally up to you to what you do. Like, it's sort of more of a decision that you have to make, judging by your team and what you have. If the unit has a lot of value for you, I wouldn't advise you to go with very low ones. And yeah, still, even if you have a whole bunch of units to spare, I would advise you to put like 22 per time, because 22 is not that much to get, and you have a very, very solid chance. Like, obviously, as I said earlier, if you are an RNG god and you can pull it off with just 1 fruit, that's the best value in terms of fruits, but I don't see that, and that's not a chance that I'm willing to make. Now, if for some reason you have a lot of secrets, you can even go ahead and do like 15 or something, which is just about 50%. That's also good. It's literally a coin flip. And yeah, Now, I talked a lot about this, and yeah, I've been talking for like, I don't know, probably 10 minutes by now, but there is no right or wrong on this one. It's all a game of possibilities. The same thing that did for you and worked for you, I can do the same and it's gonna burn me, so there is really nothing we can do. Now, just for the sake of it, to round up this video, let's go ahead and just play around with this a little bit. Now, how many fruits should we go with, guys? Would you like to see a 1 fruit conversion just for the memes? Or should we try, I don't know, 3 is my favorite number. Let's try 3. 14.26% chance. I don't expect this to work, but we're gonna do it anyway. So there we go. Convert. Yes. I don't expect this to win, but you know, you never know. Of course, crafting failed. And now you see that it's like, it's kind of hard to get to land a shiny secret with these very low chances. So I would really advise you to do that. And as I said earlier, even if we successfully converted it now with these low chances, you then again would have to level up all the way from 180 a shiny secret, which would be very, very, very hard to level. And you would have to spend a lot of shards to reroll its passive. So it is sort of a struggle on what you should do. Now, when it comes to secrets, as I said, it is really not hard to farm secret fruits. It really isn't. It takes time, and if you play a lot the game, you will farm. So the best thing that I would tell you in regards of secrets, and that's mostly to the people that are a little bit on the advanced side, is level up your unit first to 200 plus, get a good passive on it, and then put it in with 99 fruits. Now, in terms of divine fruits, I am planning to get 40 of these or 45 and try my Mewtwo. Now, if I'm being honest, my ultimate goal, which is literally out of my hands at this moment, is to pull a holiday baby. I really want to get this Christmas divine, which I assume it's limited and it's gonna go away, I don't know. And I will keep incubating this guy tomorrow with the update, and I want to feed this guy into the holiday baby. So that is my plan for now. I'm gonna keep incubating this, and then I feed this into the holiday baby, and I'm gonna use 40 to 45 fruits once I have them. But for now, we don't even have the unit to work with on our hands, so we cannot do much with that. If nothing happens and I don't seem to get it within the next week or two, I will just use them on this Mewtwo. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I have only 19 fruits now. Now, one last thing before I close this video, we also have an update coming tomorrow, as I said about a minute ago. It's a mini update, Direb said. First of all, the level cap is going to be increased by 10, and I could say like mini changes and adjustments to the update, like perhaps some passives like Sorcerer getting buffed or a Ace getting buffed, something like that. I guess we'll see. Now, he said that there wouldn't be a new world, but I really, really hope that he puts a Christmas boss. Like, it's kind of very hard to grind these Merry Shards, even though Christmas raids pop out like once in a while. They're not that rare. However, farming these shards is not that easy, and the Christmas passives are very limited, so I'd really like to see something happen with them. Now, I'm stacking them up. I have 88, so once we have a lot of them, I'm honestly not want to use them because I have hopes that I'm gonna get the holiday baby, because if we get the new divine, we can only use these Christmas shards on it. So yep, I'm gonna be saving them for now. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Now, I hope that I helped you a little bit, or sort of I cleared up the air with a few things on how you should approach the machine. Now, a lot of you are probably gonna be discouraged and close the video by now and you didn't watch the whole thing. But yeah, as I said, there is no right or wrong. It's literally a game of possibilities, so the lucky get rewarded, and in some situations, the brave, someone could say, because honestly, it takes big balls to just put your guy in with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fruits. And yeah, if you do that, in a way, I admire your stupidity. But yeah, I hope you guys get your stuff soon and they're successful. But that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my chattiness. As always, make sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out a lot. And make sure to click the notification bell as well to not miss any of the future uploads. And until the next one, take care.